Soft light falls on quiet sand. You almost leaned in. Shadows move, skin to skin. Something unspoken.
Lately, while I'm doing simple things around the house, I find myself thinking a lot about this channel. I have been in YouTube for more than 5 years now, and when I say that loud, it's kind of hard to believe. When I first started, I was actually very scared to talk on camera. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to share a little bit of my life, my home, my cooking, and the simple things that make a home feel special. And little by little, I became more comfortable. I learned how to film, I learned how to edit, I learned how to tell a story through little moments. And even though I was afraid to speak, especially because my accent, because English is not my first language, it's Spanish, somehow I kept coming back. But lately I have been asking myself a difficult question. Should I continue with YouTube? After more than 5 years, I'm still not monetized. I am not going to sit here and blame YouTube for everything. I know there are things I could have done differently. Maybe I could have studied the platform more. Maybe I could have spent more time learning about titles, thumbnails, trends, and algorithm. But the truth is, there are only so many hours in a day. Between work, family, home, cooking, filming, editing, and just trying to live my life, I didn't always have the time to give YouTube everything that people say you have to give in order to grow. And sometimes that makes me wonder if I did enough. But then I also remind myself that I stayed. For more than 5 years, I stayed. Even when the views were low, even when a video took hours and hours to make, even if I wondered if anybody was watching. And I think there is something to be said for that too. On days like this, when I'm overthinking too much, I wanted just to get out of the house and spend some time with my family. We went to Moody Gardens, and honestly, it was one of those days when I just wanted to enjoy what was in front of me. Sometimes, when you are always thinking about content, numbers, views, and what you need to film next, you forget to simply be present. So I try to do a little bit more of that here, just looking around, enjoying the beauty, spend time with the family, and remember that not every beautiful moment has to become a perfect piece of content. It was so peaceful here, just walking around, looking at all the plants, the water, and all the little details. They're the kind of moments that remind me why I started making videos in the first place. I have always loved finding beauty in ordinary things, ordinary days, and maybe that is the kind of storyteller I became without even realizing it. Later we came home because we are celebrating my father's birthday. He's turning 82, and of course for me celebrating usually means food. And I started cooking dinner for him, his favorite food. And while I was in the kitchen, I started thinking about something else. Even though YouTube has now grown in the way I once imagined, creating this channel has pushed me to do things I probably would never have done otherwise. One of those things is my new book. Creating this book has been very special to me. It came from years of cooking, learning, sharing recipes, and slowly becoming more confident in what I have to offer. And I think sometimes we become so focused on one definition of success that we forget to look at everything else we create along the way. For so long, monetization felt like the main goal for this channel. And yes, I would still love to reach it, but this book reminded me that something meaningful can come from all those years of creating, even if the journey didn't look exactly the way I expected. If you have been supported my recipes, watch my cooking videos, I really want you to know how much I appreciate it because you are part of that story too. I also recently started putting together my Amazon store. I wanted to have one place where I could share some of the things I actually use in my kitchen and around my home. And I'm trying to be very intentional about that. I don't want to recommend things just because I can leave a link. I want it to feel like an extension of what I already share here. If you see me using something over and over again in my kitchen or around the house, those are the kinds of things I want to put there. So that is another little project I'm slowly building. And I think that's something that I'm learning in this season of my life. Maybe I don't have to depend on just one platform. Maybe I can create in different places in different ways. And that brings me back to YouTube. There are more changes coming to the platform next year. And hearing about those changes made me think even more seriously about what I want to do going forward. YouTube has changed so much since I first started and keep changing. Contents have changed, the way people watch has changed, short video has changed everything. And sometimes I feel like I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still learning, I'm still trying to understand where my content fits. And I don't want to make a dramatic announcement and say today, this is the end, because I really don't know that. But I do want to be honest with you. There are days when I think about stopping. There are days when I wonder if the amount of time it takes to create a YouTube video still makes sense for me. And saying that makes me sad because this channel has been part of my life for a long time. Some of you have been here for years. You have watched me cook. You have watched little pieces of my home and my family life. Also me become more comfortable behind the camera and even talking and even in front of the camera too. So walking away from that is not an easy thing to think about. I think I'm just trying to figure out what the next chapter looks like. Maybe YouTube will still be part of it. Maybe it will look different. Maybe we'll post less often. I don't have all answers yet. And I think that's okay.
I haven't felt the sun or the blowing of the wind. Don't know where it goes. Haven't heard where she's been. To be happy, stay strong. To feel love, to be known. I haven't read a book without skipping a page. I don't take.
Tonight was really about my dad, about making him something special, about sitting down together, and about celebrating another year of his life. Sometimes I think these are the moments that put everything else back into perspective. Views come and go, platforms change, algorithms change, but these moments, these are the ones I want to remember. Happy birthday, Dad, and thank you for you, my friends, as always, for spending a little part of your day with me.
Felt the stars. I haven't seen the moon.
Happy birthday